Hi everyone, and welcome to a new fashion video with me, Jessica Kellgren-Fozard, for the wonderful Enhance the UK. Yay! If you want to see some of the other videos I've made in this series, all about disabilities, fashion, style and whatnot, then just click either on the card above or in the link that will be in the description down below. Today I'm going to be talking about something that all of us with a medical condition find is kind of necessary, but also generally a bit awful. And that is medical ID jewellery. Yeah. The thing is, I am very, very happy to carry my medical information on a little card inside my wallet where no one can see it. Useful. I used to have a medical ID necklace, but it was so gosh darn ugly, I stopped wearing it, which largely defeats the purpose. Medical ID jewellery is largely a necessary evil. It's great if you are out and about, especially if you're on your own or with friends who maybe don't know everything about your medical condition and something happens. It's a great easy way to explain to someone, sorry, but I have this condition. Also very helpful if you're the type of person like me who faints or falls unconscious at random moments. But recently I found this really excellent company called Elegant Medical Alert, and I thought that I would just do a little review of some of their products for you. If you're like me, you'll have found that having a piece of medical alert jewellery is really helpful, but also it's so expensive that you only have one piece and then it might not match with absolutely everything that you're wearing all the time, so you can't wear it all the time. And one of the best parts of Elegant Medical Alert's site, I found, was that they do a thing called mix and match bracelets, where you have the one little piece that has your ID number, can have written your disability, your medical condition, etc., with an emergency phone number, vital. They also do some that have QR codes on. Excellent, all the information at their fingertips. And then you can change the different straps and bracelets that come with it. And that's what I'm going to be showing you today, the range of some of the little bracelets. Elegant Medical Alert are based in the US, but they do ship into other countries. Obviously, here I am sitting here being my incredibly British self in Britain. When you receive your jewellery, it comes in the most delightful little box. I love that. I love that. I also really like having a box that I can then keep it in forever. Since these are interchangeable bracelets, I'm going to need a place where I can store them all. Inside, there's an adorable little bag. Ooh. And everything you'll find is individually bagged wonderfully in its own little plastic baggie. You'll first start off with little tags here. Now, I've got the gold, the silver and the black. The days when you're feeling extra elegant and stylish, or maybe gothy. You can obviously have a range of things printed on the back, but I've got written my two main disabilities because I think that's pretty easy to understand. You can look at that and although they're kind of rare, you can look at them and go, oh, this kid's got something wrong that I don't understand. I think I'm just gonna call an ambulance. And then underneath, also printed, is my wife's telephone number. I'm therefore not going to show you the back. But you get the idea. On the gold and silver, they're printed in black and very easy to read. On the black, that's printed in, I'm going to say that's silver. Either way, it's very easy to read. I'd say it's quite hard wearing, she says, attempting to scratch it off. Yes. Good job here, laser imprinted. I'm actually now attempting to destroy my nails to scratch this off to prove to you that it doesn't scratch off. No, we're good. In my teenage years, before I became totally, I'm disabled and that's okay, I kind of wasn't okay with it, actually, thanks, and hid it. And I didn't want to wear any kind of thing that was a symbol of the fact that, I've got some problems, people. I don't want people to see that. But I really feel with this jewellery, it is very discreet. I was in a number of situations where had I had my medical ID, it would have been okay, but I was stupid, so I wasn't wearing it. Don't be like me. I think if I'd had this range, the kind of attractive options, I definitely would have been more open to wearing them. And again, they are very discreet. Anyone who has first aid training or emergency service personnel will know to look for them, which is excellent. And they know to look for this specific little tag here. There we go. That will show to them that it's a medical piece of jewellery. So the first one that we're going to try on is this lovely gold chain here. It's rather stylish, rather elegant. Ooh, pretty easy to clip on, even with my hand that's, yes, done, I did it. I'm so proud of myself right now. So here we have my little medical ID bracelet. I managed to clip it on with one hand. Should I get into a situation, I can just flip it over, like that. And here's a look at some of the other options. This silver and red bracelet is particularly pretty with the lovely sparkles, and I really think the heart is a very cute touch, although maybe a little cutesy for some. I like it. This black band one makes me feel a little scene kid. I'm not gonna lie. It's maybe too cool for me. Too cool. If I was a skater kid, I could definitely get away with this though. It's fab. I really like the way this triple bracelet hangs, and especially the way it glitters. I find this rather elegant. I like it a lot, and I think it would go with a lot of things as well. This black, white and gold bracelet is by far my favourite of the bunch. There's just something so sweet about it, and no, not just because it has a bow and I happen to really love bows, oh my god do I love bows. It is a little clunkier on the wrist, but that could be a good thing because it feels very secure. So in conclusion, although there are some very different price points with the mix and match jewellery, even if you just get two, the fact that they are interchangeable, that has such a great adaptability, and I just really like that. In fact, you could get the plaque and put it with some of your other jewellery, I suppose, or put something else in between, depending on what you fancy. The plaques come in a range of prices, from fake gold to really expensive real gold, but hey, it's something that you really should be wearing every day, people. Wear your medical ID. Stay safe. I'm a big fan of any company that takes something medical or something that is for disabled people and also makes it stylish, fashionable and fun. So I'm a big fan of this jewellery and medical ID in general. Yeah. Especially fashionable ones. So it's a big thumbs up from me. That is the most pathetic thumbs up. I'll see you next month.